Yeah.
Will you hit it?
What up, everybody? Welcome to the new year. In cards in hand.
Episode 13, that could be bad.
Oh, yeah. Episode 13 in 2014. That's what's up. Happy New Year, everybody. We are your hosts, Joel Morazzo and Sam the Bomb.
So,
It's good to be back.
it is good to be back.
I feel like I haven't done cards in hand in a little bit because of Christmas and...
Yeah, we've missed like 2 episodes. Like, not one after another, but I think we missed one, had one, and then missed one. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was like Christmas and the New... and no, I don't remember what it was, but we missed a couple.
Yeah,
bad.
we did.
I feel bad. We're starting to catch up on Clock to Draw.
Yeah, right. So first off, I just want to say this. One of my Christmas presents came from my fiance. She ordered them, so I had to wait for them.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice. Oh, you gotta hold it up further. There you go. Yeah, a little bit more. There you go. Nice. Dude.
Yeah, I love it.
Nice. Now you look like a giant person with no head. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty sick.
That's pretty cool.
That's actually we didn't even talk about we'll talk about that in polls and reports and stuff. Like some of the Christmas stuff I got, because I got a lot of card game stuff actually. But yeah, we got news. We got some spoilers for Magic. Some new Vanguard sets. And then I just like a mention on some of the new Pokemon stuff. Like I was looking at it and reading some of like the new cards, the X and Y English stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just like kind of like not impressed. Like I don't know if
kind of not really feeling it.
Yeah, like it almost makes me, because like me and a couple buddies, like a lot of the guys I played Vanguard and who are now playing Magic, I call them like my Legion guys. We were all Pokemon players, and we're still waiting for like a good format to jump back in the game, because that was like our original. That's how we all met each other and stuff.
Right.
And we're almost like we've almost forgotten about it. I think we have pretty much just forgotten about it.
I haven't seen you play it for a really long time.
Yeah, and honestly, like this makes me, when I read these cards, it makes me just like not excited for it. And I mean, though these are only like, I'm only looking at like a couple of them here. There's only like 8 or 9 of them like shown here, but still, get into that. And then our main topic for tonight is card game communities and like why they're divided. So a little less gameplay talk and a little more kind of social talk, kind of like, you know, with like our card accessories episode.
Yeah. Which I almost feel like it's a public service announcement.
Yeah,
in a way, a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
And I feel like when you start a card game, you know, you want to go into it and you want to be able to meet cool people and hang out with cool people. And card games will get less and less exciting for people unless you are a douchebag yourself. Then it's like whatever, you know what I mean? Right. But I'm saying like certain card game communities, people get less excited about it if the community is just like really abrasive and junk.
Yeah.
That's honestly why I left the fighting game community, like why I stopped playing competitively and stuff. Because number one, I wasn't really getting better, right. And number two, like it's just like there's some really just mean people for no reason.
Sure.
But anyways, we'll get into that later. So, news.
Oh, we also are going to talk about our the game we played.
Oh yeah, and we got some.
That's kind of important.
We got some mad reports. So we'll talk about pulls and buys, and then we'll get into that report because it's going to be kind of a big one. But yeah, that was me and Joel played the DC deck building game that Bale the Wolf gave us, and my God.
Oh, okay. Let's not even get into it right now.
Yeah.
I am mad that I missed a Symphogear G box opening because Level Up did start carrying the Symphogear G booster boxes.
I know, and it almost makes me want to like get one, but it's
Oh, by the way, you know what? I totally forgot to mention this.
What's that?
I totally forgot this was even a thing. There's a cards in hand drinking game, everybody. And I
right.
just made everybody drink, by the way, because whenever we mention, I gotta find it now. Whenever we mention a shop, a card shop, that's a drink.
Oh, okay.
Where
Yep,
is it?
yeah.
Here it is. Okay, if you guys are ready for the cards in hand drinking game rules, here it is. So, okay. So whenever you drink, you have to type something in chat along the lines of drink or cheers, etc. Whenever a technical difficulty arises, take a drink. There's a 20-minute rule. You cannot type hashtag thanks Joel for the first 20 minutes of the show. After 20 minutes, anytime you say something in chat, you have to end your post with hashtag thanks Joel. Any violations result in 1 drink for the offender. So show rules. So now so like the chat thing was for chat. Here's for the show. If Sam or I get sidetracked, you take a drink. Oh man. If the word buddy fight comes up, none of this counts because I'm going over the rules. But if the word buddy fight comes up, take a drink. This also applies to My Little Pony or any other card game mentioned that you have never played. And if the name of a local game store is mentioned and you go there, drink. Cheers for small businesses. That's awesome. That is super cool. I totally had to throw it in there.
Yeah. So like if you're like down for the new year right now, like that'd be perfect. Except
yep.
I am still feeling a hangover from a couple days ago. So like
yep.
We're not gonna do that.
No, I'm not drinking. Yes, y'all out of your mind.
I still feel a little lightheaded. So like, and yesterday I felt horrible.
Look,
like
when I came over, it took you like 20 minutes to get out of bed. This was at like 9 o'clock at night too.
Yeah.
Clearly you were in some pain.
I got off of work and Trisha got off of work and we came home. And it's like, oh, okay, do you want to get something to eat? Because I'm really hungry now because I got to get something in my belly. Because now I'm like, I got at that point of the night, I got hungry. And Trisha's like, well, let's wait for Joel because he's going to come over and we can go get something to eat or whatever. And we waited for him for a while. I ended up falling asleep. He gets there and Trisha's like, babe, come on, come down. Joel's here or whatever, right? And I'm like in bed still. Like, it's like, I don't even care. Like, who cares? Like,
yeah.
He just walks in my house now because it's just like whatever. So like I like let him sit there for like 20 minutes because I was just like,
yep.
So screw that.
I believe that counts as a sidetrack too, by the way.
Oh dang it. Okay. Okay. Whatever.
Nice job. Hey, move your camera down. You just bumped it.
Oh shoot.
Just a little bit. Just a smidge.
Maybe if
There you go. You're good. You're good.
Like around my birthday, we can play it maybe.
Oh yeah.
Is or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get right into news. Mega Man board game on Kickstarter. Now this is pretty sick. It's like every player who's playing will play Mega Man.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a racing board game. You got to get through all the robot masters before everyone else does.
I should show this, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should. It's pretty sick. It's already funded, but there's stretch goals now.
Sure.
So like the more it gets backed, the extra more pieces that they're gonna do, more like cards, parts, and more extra stuff that they're gonna do.
Experience
so it had $70,000 goal, and it's already $275,000. So there's 16 days left on it, so you can still go do that. There's still a lot of prize support left, I think, or backer support, like backer prizes left. There's a couple of them that are all gone though, but there's the big ones are still up there.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what they are. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh wow, yeah, 2,000 or more. Yeah, there's a bunch left. But so this was a fan made thing, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So I mean, do they have the rights?
Actually, no, it's by Jasco Games.
Oh.
Okay.
But
do they have the rights?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. You have to watch the video. But I think Jasco Games is a pretty big thing already. What have they made? Oh, they made UFS. That's who
Oh, okay.
They made UFS. Yeah, they made the Universal Fighting System game.
Great. So this board game's gonna be overly complicated and hard to play.
It might be.
Sweet. Can't wait for that.
But there's another thing that they got some other stuff on there. I don't know, but yeah, Mega Man board game.
Nice, man.
I don't know why. I mean, obviously, I don't know how big of a game company they are anymore with, the UFS kind of
not doing very well.
Yeah. Oh, they acquired UFS from Fantasy Flight in 2010. So, I mean, they might try to reboot it,
Right.
I don't know what they've done with it, to be honest with you. But, yeah, so there's that. So you can still go and do that. Just go to kickstarter.com/project/Mega Man Dash. But just Google it. Just Google it.
Just Google it.
Magic News, Born of the Gods spoilers. There's a couple spoilers on mtgsalvation.com. New Planeswalker, Kiora the Crashing Wave. She's kind of cool. She's a Planeswalker, and she starts with 2. If you +1 her, you can prevent all damage that would be dealt to and dealt by targeted permanent and opponent controls. So, I mean, you can't deal damage to it, to the permanent, but it won't deal damage to you. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. -1, you draw a card and play an additional land. -5, you get an emblem. So, it happens all the time when you play the emblem. At the beginning of your end step, put a 9/9 blue Kraken creature token onto the battlefield.
Jeez.
So, if you had that out for 2 turns, you got 2 9/9s. That's pretty cool. There's some artifacts. Springleaf Drum costs 1 to play. You tap it, and you tap an untapped creature you control and add 1 mana of any mana color to your pool.
Okay. So it's tap a creature for 1 mana.
Yep.
It's not
Yeah.
bad.
So every creature of yours becomes a mana creature,
Sure.
which is cool. And some lands. Some lands that help you scry. They all help you scry. They all scry you 1, so it's pretty cool. Except one's just white blue, one's black red, and then one's green white. So they're dual lands, which is always amazing. Those are pretty cool. There's probably going to be more here in a couple, because this was a while ago. It was a couple weeks ago when my buddy Calvin posted this. So, but these are pretty cool. What else we got? Oh, Vanguard sets for 2014.
Yeah. By the way, I started playing the Magic the Gathering 2014 Steam edition.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It was on sale for what? It was $4, something like that.
Yeah, $4.
I cannot beat the tutorial.
What?
I can't beat the tutorial.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not the stuff that you have to win, right? Because it's stacked. But who's the girl with the fire hair?
Chandra.
Fuck her.
Oh, it's back up to $10. Dang it.
Well, she cheats for one thing. Okay, it's super unfair. Man, I hate that game. You have this basic shit deck. It's green. It's just crap. And she has all these amazing cards. It's super foil cards even. It's just not fair. I don't understand. It's stupid. I hate that game. Anyway, go on. I just wanted to complain. And I know I'm going to get flamed up the wazoo on this one, but
Vanguard sets for 2014. So Binding Force of the Black Rings. What's going to be in this one? I don't even remember. Link Joker stuff. New Link Joker clan stuff. And I think these are extra sets here. Star Vader, so the new Vader clan, and then Purgatory Revenger. These are trial decks. Yeah, these are trial decks. So February 7th, 2014 for these trial decks, and then February 21st, 2014 for the Binding Force of the Black Ring set, and then January 31st, so this month, Buddy Fight.
Buddy Fight. God, I cannot flippin' wait.
Calvin just my buddy Lightning Helix, he posted a video in our Vanguard page
Yeah.
of the promotional video for the English anime for Buddy Fight. It's like it's weird because like the main characters are like in the thing. Like they help pull out like this kid right here, this kid with the red hair. He's like in the field, like he pulling out a big sword, slashing like dragons and junk. Like it's
weird.
It's kind of cool. Like like he's like it definitely looks really kiddish.
Right.
But I mean, yeah. So there's that.
By the way, look. Well, you can't see it.
I can't
it's
see
the It's the Vanguard card that I got at Level Up.
Oh, that's right.
I feel horrible, but I actually don't remember who gave me this.
Didn't Lindy give it to us?
No, this was given to me. It's one of the guys there gave it to me. I can't remember who the hell it was.
Oh,
I feel really horrible now. No. It was one of the people that play Vanguard Weiss with us. I really don't remember who gave me this now. I feel horrible. I do, because he was like here, and I'm like, oh, sweet, right? And like it was like I just got there, and we're all standing around the counter, and like I had all this stuff in my hands, and we were looking at the new Weiss boxes they got there, and all this crap was going on. And then like Lindy gave me like 17 posters. I was just like, wow. Oh, it was Koo. Okay, Koo. Thank you.
That's where I got all these from.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, thank you, Koo.
Okay, so I just want to show. I want to talk about Pokemon cards for a second here, and then I want you to show the thing that I gave you.
You want to show it right now?
No, not right now.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Pokemon cards.
Let's just chime down a little bit. Okay.
This is what I'm saying. No, I'm not going to chime down because I'm trying to get excited for this. I'm trying to get excited for Pokemon, and these new cards just don't make me excited.
Is there a Charizard?
Okay, that's one of the things is the Wild Blaze booster pack and Charizard deck. It's a set that will feature 80 cards. The battle deck will feature Mega Charizard Y, and then the actual set will feature Mega Charizard X.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think they're EXs, or maybe they are. I don't know. But like, there's that. Those I think will come out in March, probably, or somewhere around there. But I was looking at some of that's Japanese right now. Those are not even out yet. But I was looking at some of the X and collection X and Y English cards, and like I saw some of the EXs, and just like don't even care. Like, okay, maybe the Skarmory EX looks kind of promising.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because for 3 energy, you could potentially do 120 damage.
What do you mean potentially? You have to flip.
Okay, so it's if your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, this does 40 more, and it already does 80 by itself.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool. That's only for 3 energy.
Sure.
You might 120.
Right.
But like you'd have to play like, and I'm sure there's some out there. I don't know if there is yet, but there's got to be another card or something that would put damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon before you do that attack. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's still not a one-hit KO. There are still EXs out there that one-hit KO stuff. So it's like, you know what I mean? Trevorant or whatever that tree ghost thing has a Pokemon power called it's called the Forest Curse, and it's called okay, whatever. Cut.
I was gonna say, you want to take 2 on that?
Yeah, take
Go
2.
ahead, man.
It's called Forest Curse, and what it does is, as long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, your opponent can't play any item cards for his or her hand. Okay, item locking and trainer locking is always good, but that's just like I'm sure, like in a couple like seconds or in a couple months, there will be something to get around it real quick. Like there's probably going to be a snipe for that. It's weak to dark ×2, and like it's only got 110 HP. So like catcher is a thing now, except you got to flip a coin for it. Pokemon catcher was like just choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, take it, and put it in active, right? Mm-hmm. Now you got to flip a coin for it, but you know, that's a 50-50 thing, whatever. But they roll heads, the thing is dead. It's only 110 HP.
Right.
So, and you have to evolve it. It has to come from Phantom. And Phantom's only got 60.
Okay.
So if you're ahead of your opponent already,
right,
catch it and do something for 60. There you go.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like there's just too much stuff that'll make things that seem that they might be good not work anyway.
Sure.
And that's why the format's kind of stale. Like, okay, here's a supporter card, Team Flare Grunt. Discard an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Why would you waste a supporter discarding an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon? That's just stupid. Why would you do that?
Well, probably to get rid of one of their energies.
I don't care. But yeah. So I don't know. I'm still not excited for Pokemon. So, anyways, there's that. Go check that out. You can go to pokebeach.com.
Or don't.
Yeah, or don't. Or
just don't.
Because like even the Xerneas and Yelbatal, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Go on.
They're only 130 HP each.
Mm-hmm.
They still get one hit KO'd. Like it doesn't matter, you know. What
just
I mean?
like in regular, just like in the Pokemon games. Love one hit KOing shit. It's fun.
Yeah. But yeah, there's what else we got going on here? Okay, so
can I show that thing now?
Yeah, show it. This so excited for this.
Okay, go ahead.
Hero clicks.
Yes. It's up. You can talk.
Yeah,
dude, you know what it is.
Alligator's sword. This is like one of the original guys, like from the original. But there's a new like color going on here. There's like a pink ability there, and that's not one. I don't think there's ever been a pink ability. I don't ever remember that being a thing. But yeah, I'm still excited for those though. That'll be sick. I wonder if the rules then will be slightly different from like actual hero clicks.
Yeah.
But you can play them with. You know what I mean? Because that'd be sick though. Because like
what is that pink ability?
I have no idea. I don't remember that being on the ability.
It's called Sidestep.
Well, because the rest of these I know, like Toughness, Blades, Claws, Flurry, and Charge. I know all those. Sidestep, I have no idea what that is. It seems like it is a movement thing though. That might be a whole new thing that I haven't even.
It says move in with Charge, then Sidestep to the next opponent, then Flurry to finish off your opponent. Movement powers for Alligator Sword throughout the
I wonder if Sidestep is like an ability where you can move one space over for free.
I don't know. We'll have to look into that.
Yeah, we'll look into that for sure. Because me and you, we still got to play. Oh, that's another thing too. Is that my buddy Drew? He's having a kid. He's having two. He's having twins. One boy, one girl.
And he's giving you all of his clicks.
All of our clicks back. Yeah.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, he needs to make room for the. Oh no, he is. Yeah,
okay.
he needs to make room for the baby stuff.
Right.
So he's like, you gotta take them all back. I was just like, yeah, I'll take them all back.
You're like, oh no, okay.
Which is fine. Well, I mean, it's fine because I mean now I think I have a little more space for it, and because we got like a bunch of tubs of just hero clicks and stuff, and then plus we have the big figures, so we have because we got Galactus and junk. But yeah. So that's gonna be sick. We'll play that and we'll figure that stuff out. But yeah, let's get into reports and buys.
Yeah, good because we're already freaking half an hour into the show.
Oh shoot! Okay, yeah, buys. Okay, buys. This is what I got for Christmas. My brother got me all those Mega Man NT Warrior cards, which we haven't played yet, but it's pretty fun. I played them. And then Joel got me a King of Fighters White Shorts trial deck.
I did. What can I say?
Sick.
I wanted to I actually forgot to do this completely, but I wanted to queue up. I was gonna record on the previous episode. I think it was Clock to Draw. You looked in the camera and you were like, God, I'd love it. I'd love the King of Fighters deck, right? I wanted to record that and play it back now, just to be like, boom, because at that moment I had it sitting right next to me. I like so bad. I was like, oh, I want to like show it.
That's crazy. Yeah, dude, I haven't played it yet.
Even though it's horrible, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I heard it's.
Well, it's an old one. The old.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm sorry. Sidetrack. Take a drink. I do have to say something that I didn't say before, and I needed to. I made a promise that I would. And I should have said this on Clock to Draw, but I forgot. I got shown that an old Disgaea trial deck for White Schwartz can be good. I got proven wrong completely. No, kind of completely, kind of not. I went against it. It was a modded one, so it was 2 trial decks put together. So you
Right.
get the best cards, you know. But it was played in a way that I had no flipping idea it could even possibly be played. It was really, really good. But I
Right.
went against it with a modded Miku trial deck, which was 2 as well. I won. The official tournament, I won that round. But then I went against it with my Angel Beats deck, which is awesome, apparently. And I completely got spanked. Just, oh my god, it was so embarrassing.
Oh my
So
God.
embarrassing. But I was proven wrong. No, well, I wasn't wrong, but I was shown that it can be really good. Because it was crazy. It was so frustrating. It was super frustrating. But yes, it's very good. And so I need to give credit where credit's due.
For sure.
I was wrong about the old trial deck. Sometimes they can be good.
You heard it here
well.
first.
You did hear it here first. I was mistaken. So maybe you should sleeve that King of Fighters deck and go to the next tournament with it.
See what's what. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, dude. Also, yeah, Level Up's got some new white stock in, so check
Lots
that out.
of it. Here, somebody just pulled a sign from Symphogear G.
Oh, jelly.
Super jelly.
Jelly.
Because those are expensive.
Yeah.
Holy crap, those cards are expensive.
That
All of
set
them
by
are.
itself is just super expensive.
Yep.
But
But yeah, Level Up's got a bunch of new whites in there. Does this count as sidetrack? I think it does. Take a drink.
Take a drink.
We mentioned Level Up. And no one's doing hashtag thanks Joel in the chat room, so.
So yeah, you all have to drink. So another play report. We played the DC deck building game.
Yes.
Super fun.
So much fun.
So much butts.
Dude, okay, so yeah, you're so mad. We played Resident Evil before and it was fun. But this is way funner.
Yeah,
This was way better.
It's still simple with a lot of combos and like crazy things like that. Like there's so many combos you could do with different characters
Right.
at almost not any given time, but at most given time. And it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I've played it before, but Joel hadn't.
Right. That was a new experience for me, and that was, oh my god, it was like super fun. Except some cards are OP. Superman.
Man of Steel.
Superman is like the most OP card in that entire set. I cannot even believe. I ended up winning, of course.
Right.
But man, I snuck that win.
You did.
I did. But that Man of Steel, oh my god.
That's what's funny about deck building games, that where you add up points in the end is like sometimes you just never know. Like it's like, whoa, I didn't even know I did that.
I know. I would love to sit and like go over exactly how I won, but I think we'd have to explain the game.
Right.
Right. But oh man, it's so much fun.
Honestly, all I can say is just like go play it. Like it's
or come to Level Up when we bring it, and then we'll all play it.
Yeah, then we'll play that. Yeah, it's sick. It's for like 2 to 5 people. So I mean,
yeah.
I think it's $40, but I think Level Up sells it for a little bit below MSRP. So they got. I know they got a couple copies there. And actually, there is an expansion coming out called Heroes Unite with 7 more heroes, and that, like another 200 cards. You could actually play that by itself if you wanted, but you can add it to your original.
Yeah. Dude, Flash, that's my guy, man. That dude, I played him well. He served me very well. Having him as the hero.
Oh, I know, right?
Yep. Oh man, I'm so bad.
He's good.
I want to play it again right now so bad. I'm like so pissed that I can't play it.
Oh, it's so fun.
It is.
So honestly, all I can say about it though is just like you really just got to play it. Like if you want to start getting into deck building games, I would say start with that one because it's
really easy to play.
It's really easy to play, and once you learn how to play that, Ascension and Resident Evil will come way easier to you.
Right.
Because like the first one I played, deck building game I played was Ascension, and that wasn't that hard. But I mean, this is like Ascension almost in every way. So I would definitely hit that up. And it's just super fun to have, like, if you're chilling with your friends and you're just like, you don't want to play card games, you're kind of card gamed out a little bit, you know what I mean? Just be like, nah, dude, let's play this. Right. All the cards are right there. So, and the expansion's coming out. It's first expansion. That's by Cryptozoic Games. So you can, hit that up.
Yep.
See what's up with that.
And I would highly recommend it.
Yeah, me too. I honestly, it's super fun, and oh my god, really kind of want to play it again too.
I know. It's like Shay, what are you doing after the show, man? Like,
Right?
come over.
Um, let's get into the main topic here.
So this is a little weird, right? It's like
Yeah.
it's a little serious.
And I mean, I feel like a lot of our main topics get this way sometimes. I don't want them to, but I mean,
Why not?
it's kind of important. It's more like Joel said earlier. It's more like a public service announcement, and it's more of a social thing than it is a like a gameplay or how we feel about a new set kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or a new game kind of thing,
Mhm.
which I guess is okay. But I don't know. You presented a little better than I do.
It's so hard to like. Sometimes it's hard to put these thoughts into words, right? Like, okay, so the way that I brought this up originally, the way I pitched this to you was because we were talking about gamers, like fake gamers and blah blah blah. The conversation got up to you said, "Oh yeah, like those people that just play Call of Duty."
Oh yeah,
And I was like, so okay, so back in the day, if you played any video games, you were the nerd, you were the gamer, right?
right.
And then all of a sudden, it's not like that anymore. If you play Pokemon, you're that kind of gamer. You're old. You're just a nerd. But if you play Call of Duty, you're awesome, right? Or like sports games, you're awesome. If you play MMOs, you're a super nerd. Like, there's so much. Like, why can't we just be like a gamer anymore? You know what I'm saying? So that was like, but then, so we took that concept, right? Because I don't agree with that at all. I think if we're all united under one banner, and that's we enjoy doing something together.
Playing video games.
Right. So, but that happens with card games too.
It does.
It really, really does, and that's
a lot of people
really
don't like
frustrating.
A lot of people don't like to look or see that, but it actually does happen.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And
Like,
and it's weird because within like the area you're in is within like the society. So it's like Magic players from my side of town are still one way, and they may be that way on the other side of town, but even more douchier. Like, you know what I mean, or more nicer. You know what I mean? It's weird. I don't know. I guess. So what you're saying is like. So I guess what's the question?
Well, it's not really as much of a question as it is. Well, maybe there's why. Like why
is it like that?
Yeah, like this is gonna sound really dumb, but why can't we all just get along? Like we all play card games, right?
Right.
So why is it that a Magic player can look down on me for playing some stupid anime card game? Take off the first part of both of those, and you have card game. Right. They're both card games.
And I'm not, and you know what? And it sucks. And I'm not trying to shame any Magic players because a lot of the Magic players I know are sweet guys.
Yeah, for sure.
And a lot of the Magic players that I know at Legion are pretty cool. Before, back when there was Misty Mountain, there was a couple guys who looked down on me for playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
Or made fun of me in some weird way because they thought I was like one situation is my buddy Drew was playing Magic at the time, like hardcore Magic. He was playing some guy, and there was another guy standing next to that guy, and I went up to him and I was like, "What are you playing, Magic or some shit, some stupid shit?" Like I was just kidding. Like he's my best friend. I've known him since second grade. We fuck with each other. Okay, we screw with each other. It's funny. And the other guy across the table was like, "What are you playing, Pokemon or some stupid shit?" And he was all serious. Like he got all. I was like, "Whoa, dude."
Yeah, that's
number one. You don't know my story. You don't know who I am.
Right.
This dude is my best friend from however many years ago. You need to back the fuck up.
Right.
Like,
see that's basically the problem. It's like, oh, why don't you go play a real man's game? Play Magic. No, it's a card game, man. Come on.
Right.
Like we're all putting cards on a table and we're attacking each other's dragons and wizards and shit. It's like, come on.
Right. And I want to say that at Legion and Level Up are probably the really nice Magic players.
Yeah, for sure.
They don't really talk about the Vanguard or the or the Weiss or anything.
Mhm.
They don't know what it is, so they don't try and understand it, and then they don't say anything to us. You know what I mean?
Or they come and play in the tournaments with us,
Yeah,
right? Because last weekend, wasn't it last weekend? I
yeah,
believe it
yeah,
was like Calvin and your buddy Kramer.
yeah.
They just like he like borrowed one of my decks and entered the tournament and started playing. It's like he had
Yeah,
no idea what he was doing, but came over.
right,
He was a Magic player. He came over and started playing. It was really cool.
right. Because he forgot his magic stuff, but it
Right,
was
but
fun
even
because he was just
still,
like, right. But even still, like,
mm,
and Kramer is the kind of guy he's played a bunch of different card games. You know, he as long as he knows what the deck does, then
right,
he'll play it. You know what I
right,
mean? He's kind of a weird guy, but I mean, like after he understood the SAO deck, he wanted to
mhm,
play in the tournament,
right,
and he did drop like a couple rounds in because he
yeah,
was just like, whatever.
yeah.
But that's just the kind of player he is.
But he sat
But
and played.
right, he still sat and tried it, and
Mm,
tried to win. And the thing is that if you want to talk shit about something, and I'll never forget this. I remember when you called me, you said I just watched Twilight,
mm,
and
mm,
you're like, because I'm not gonna sit and talk crap about something if I don't know what I'm talking crap
pretty
about.
much, yeah.
Now, if Kramer ever says some shit to me about Weiss, I'm not gonna say anything to him
Right, because he
because
tried it.
he's played it.
Right,
Now he's got something to form his opinion on.
right.
He has experience, firsthand experience. That's it.
And thanks for calling me out saying I watched Twilight on this live show.
I'm.
No, it's okay.
Well, okay.
No, because that is a good point. Like
Yeah.
I will never make fun of something unless I know what it is. Like I might like it. Who knows, right? I've liked weirder things than Twilight. So yeah.
Right. Right. Um.
See,
And
look at that. Even right in chat room, it says, "Oh yeah, I played some random Magic player in Weiss yesterday. He said he has some friends that might come to Weiss on Saturday night." It's like that's so cool. Like,
yeah. See, more community should be like that. And what sucks is
yes,
that I've been to game shops where the Magic guys are not like that at all.
no,
They're just not. Like
right,
I know game shops out there in Minnesota too that all they play is Magic.
mm,
There's if there's what it is every time I walk in there, there's about 80% of the room playing Magic. The other 20% is either playing another board game or their laptops are open playing WoW.
right,
And it's like I don't know. Like at this particular game shop, I've drafted there for Magic for a Zendikar block,
hmm
and there were guys one round in after the first round, they just dropped right away because they lost.
right.
They were like, "Nope, nope, my record's bad. I don't care. I drafted my rares, and I don't care."
Jeez.
Like that. And I asked the one of the guys who worked there. I asked him why it's like that. He's like, "That's because our players actually strive to be good and take this game seriously." And it's like, well, okay, that's cool. It's cool to take a game seriously and want to be, competitive and get to like the PTQ or not PTQ, but get to the Grand Prix and stuff. That'd be cool, and that's awesome. But the way he said it came off so like, and it's not. And I'm sorry, I keep talking about Magic players.
I know. I was gonna say it's not just Magic players, right?
I've seen Yu-Gi-Oh players that act
Right,
that way.
right. But here's the thing. You know how I said earlier, why don't you play a real man's game, play Magic? I actually kind of wasn't really kidding that much because it's more of a mature game.
Yeah, it is.
More
It
older
is.
people play that than Yu-Gi-Oh. Well,
Yeah,
in
sure.
theory, right?
Theory, yes.
but do you think that's why there's a segregation? Like you have White Shorts, which should technically be younger people, right? Because it's animes. You
Yeah,
have Yu-Gi-Oh, which should be younger people. Then you have Magic, which should be older people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Well, I feel like Weiss is supposed to target the more older
you think so?
audience. So that's what it's for. That's why the cards are bigger and everything. Weiss and Chaos are meant to target the bigger.
What about what's Vanguard?
Vanguard is meant to target younger kids,
Okay,
and so is Buddy Fight, obviously. But I mean, like, that's what's weird. You don't know what kind of community it's going to be until you start observing from afar. Like when
yeah,
you're at game shops. Like I was at games like before when I worked at Holiday part time. When my fiance was working with my mom, I found myself at Misty Mountain once or twice a week. And when you see that stuff from afar, you kind of see how they react with each other, how they act with each other at all. Like one thing that I notice a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players do, which is really, really annoying, is they'll be like, "Are you done? Is it my turn yet? Is it my turn yet? Are you done? Okay, okay, you
You know
won?
why?
Okay, my turn."
That's because they have an awesome card and they just really want to play it. Are you done? Is it my turn yet?
Right.
That's
They
so stupid.
they all. I'm not saying all the Yu-Gi-Oh
I
players.
punch some kids.
Yeah, right. And I'm not saying they all do that, but a lot of the random Yu-Gi-Oh players that I played at back when it was Misty Mountain one night, it was God, you know what I mean? And like I said, I'm not mentioning any names, of course, but like it just there's a couple Pokemon players who were like that when me and my brother started playing as well. They were just really, really abrasive. But our love for the game and the guys who are like taking care of us within the game almost didn't make that matter, which is good. That you shouldn't care. You shouldn't have to care about that stuff. But there was more good people in that game around me and my brother than there was dickish people. But I felt like there was like a lot of weird drama that happened.
Yep. Lightning said it really well.
He kind of hit the nail there.
Mm-hmm.
The way I see it, there is a significantly larger Magic community than any other card game. As such, the net that encompasses the MTG community will definitely catch a lot of assholes. No, that's fine. Yep. And like I said, it's not just Magic. It's also Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh is probably the second biggest card game to Magic, and it for some reason catches more assholes than Magic would. There's way more nicer Magic players that I've met in my time than Yu-Gi-Oh players. I'll definitely say that.
Right.
But
it's gonna be like that in any community. Look at WoW. The WoW community is huge, and there's a lot of assholes in there. When it first came out, when it was a smaller game, it was the nicest community you could possibly hope for.
Right.
League of Legends is a huge community, and it is the most toxic and venom community probably on the planet. It is horrible.
Oh, really?
League of Legends? Oh my god, it's horrible.
I've never played League of Legends. So I refuse to play it.
If you click one thing wrong, that's it. You're done. You get bitched at the whole rest of the. It's just horrible. That's why I don't play it anymore, because I'm not very good at it. I used to play for fun, not anymore.
Well, it's not fun because the community was so abrasive. That's what I'm trying to say.
But that's exactly like the larger it is, you're definitely going to catch those very vocal people.
Right. And I've definitely come across, and if I were to say there was a community where I came across the most abrasive people, it would have been Yu-Gi-Oh. And on the Dueling Network and off the Dueling Network, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
There was a guy on the Dueling Network who was like, "Hurry up,
right,
end your turn," and I was like, "Dude, calm down. We're just having fun." And then he was like, "I'm not a dude. I'm a girl, right?"
Oh God, that's right. I remember this. We had this.
And I
was
was
on the show.
You did this, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Right? Like I was trying to apologize, and he was like, "Yeah, no, you're not." Like he or she, I don't know, because then at the end of the conversation, he said, "Oh, by the way, I'm a dude. I just trolled you. Bye." And then he logged out.
Right.
I was like, okay, that was a really good troll because he had me going for a long time, right?
Yeah.
But like he took me for another asshole that just is like that I assumed that he was a dude. You know what I mean? And I shouldn't have assumed that. But he took me for another Yu-Gi-Oh douche who was just kind of like being a dick.
Right.
And I was like, no, I'm legit sorry. And it's like, why are you sorry? Blah, blah, blah. You keep apologizing. And it's like, well, because I want you to know that I'm not really a D-bag. You know, like I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. And then she just kept being a dick. So I really want to mention the screen name right now, but I'm not going to be that guy. I'll be the bigger person. But just as my personal note to you, fuck you. And if I ever see you in real life, I'll probably slap you. So
so completely off topic there.
Yeah.
Let's bring it back.
But that's super abrasive. After that happened, I haven't been on the Dueling Network since because I don't care to play it now.
Right. It totally ruined it for you.
It did ruin it for me.
So now, if you're sitting there, what if there's like 4 of us sitting around playing Vanguard or Weiss or something, and there's a room full of people playing real man's games like Ascension or Magic and stuff like that, and they're all making fun of us. How are you going to feel? Are you ever going to go back to that card shop?
I mean, if I know they're there all the time, then probably not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. I wouldn't ever want to go back there. That would completely ruin that whole experience for me.
Right. And I mean, I understand that you're always gonna have, and my mom says it this too, because I used to like call her and complain like, oh, I want to quit this job because my manager's a dick, all this stuff. She's like, anywhere you go, there's gonna be a d bag, there's gonna be a jerk, there's gonna be an asshole. There's nothing you can do. You just gotta ignore them. And for someone who's like sensitive like me, who like when someone acts like a jerk to me, the only thing that happens in my mind is, why would you do that to me when you don't know me? Like, and I get really upset. And I shouldn't get like that.
No, because it's never personal.
Right. It's never personal. They're just like that to everyone, which in my mind is stupid.
Yeah.
I feel like and Lightning Helix also said, you just surround yourself with good people. And I agree, and I do surround myself with good people. Like the guys I stuck through my games with were, my Legion guys who I played Pokemon with.
Yeah.
I don't play the same games as they do currently right now, but even so, if I were to go back to Standard Magic or go start playing Standard Magic, they will take care of me.
Right.
And those are the people I like to play with. I don't care if I ever get really far in Magic or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I'm playing with those guys or you even, then it don't matter. You know what I mean? But I would have to say the most positive and awesome community that I've ever played in is the White Shorts community. And it's with the guys I played at Level Up.
Yeah.
If I were to play Magic or Pokemon or those games again, I'll gladly hang out with my Legion guys anytime and play with them.
I was going to mention the Weiss people that we hang out with, but I also got to add Calvin in there because I like Calvin.
Yeah, because Calvin, he tries to play Weiss too, and he knows he's pretty good at the game as well.
Yeah. Well, he did beat you every time he's ever played, I think. So.
Oh, that last match was a good match, though. It was really good. Like, it was pretty close.
He still beat you, if I remember.
He did because I misplayed.
Oh.
I did.
Okay.
No, I'm not making an excuse.
I know. I didn't say you were.
I don't understand why you're making fun.
I am not. But no, I really like that group of people a lot.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? Everyone that I've met at both Legion, at Level Up, I have liked everybody that I've met for the most part.
Right.
For the most part, I'd say with a couple very scarce exceptions, why not? But yeah.
Right.
I'd say 98% of the time, I like the people that I meet, and that's why I always go back because it's fun, right? And you feel safe, right?
Yeah.
Not that you shouldn't feel safe.
Right.
But you, and this is how it should be, and this is what I just hate that this happens, but it should be this way, is you shouldn't ever feel like an outcast or like a weird person because you choose to play a game, right? So like when you're with a group of people that all do the same thing and like the same thing, you should be united under that banner. I'm just saying it should be like that for everybody that plays card games, not just those who play the My Little Pony game. Drink.
Right.
Not just for those who play the White Shorts game. It should just man, come on, let's all just like stop being jerks. I'm not saying anyone here's a jerk, but
none of the people in chat.
It's like sickening,
Right. And it sucks when you see that thing, and honestly I'm happy with the card shops I go to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's okay for me. Like I don't care.
Right.
But in Heaven's Blaze said, if your friends can't respect your opinions, they aren't your friends. That's true.
Yep.
That's true.
Yep.
That's anything. You know what I mean? Like that's like not just that's not just card games. Video games, whatever, life, whatever, whatever. But it's just like, I think in the long run, we should try and just, hang with the good people, if you're happy at the card shops you go to, then just keep going to those card shops. Like, who cares? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then I don't know. But then where's the room for expansion? You know, how do you find new people then if you're just going to the same places?
Right.
You
You got
know?
to drum up interests to get people to go to that shop. You know,
Yep, that's true. Like,
like
like Calvin keeps saying in chat, if people are interested at Legion, they might be able to do some kind of White Schwartz night. There you
right,
go. That's reaching more people. But
right. I think
she'll
Level
do
Up
it.
is kind of in the middle of all of us, though. And
That's
that's why,
true. Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Especially for Two and Shy and all them.
Yep. But
But,
see, but that's the thing. Like, if Legion did it, we could still go, right? And that'd be maybe whole new people.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's
for
how
sure.
that's how we find these communities and these groups, is stuff like that. Yeah, he says no promises, obviously not, but
Right.
you know.
But that's how, we don't know. There could be somebody watching, some guy who's never played White Schwartz before, kind of more by the South Metro area by Legion, watching a Weiss video right now saying, oh man, I want to play this.
Right.
We don't.
Right.
We don't.
I mean, everybody finds out about it somehow. Like,
right.
I don't mean everybody does. I'm just saying, like, everyone who learns about it finds out about it through some means somehow.
Right.
I found out about it through you.
I found out about it through kind of Calvin and another dude who we played Vanguard with.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Yu-Gi-Oh player. He doesn't really play Vanguard anymore. But he had an Evangelion deck box like mine, but it had Ray on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's cool, right? And that's how we knew that we liked Evangelion. We both we were talking about Evangelion for like 10 minutes. And he was like, we were talking about White Schwartz, and he was like, dude, they have a Evangelion set. And that's what I was like, oh, playing this game.
Right.
Right. But
mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think people just need to chill out. I don't think there's,
yeah.
People need to just
people need to just chill. Yeah.
Just like calm down a little bit.
Like, we're all super nerds. Like, come on.
Right, we're all nerds. So it's like
we fucking play card games. Like, right. Go on. Like, none of us are any cooler than the other one. Okay.
Right, and I think word of mouth is important. And the shop I was talking about earlier, where all those players were like dropping because they're like, "Oh, I lost once," you know. I haven't been there in a long time. I don't care if I ever go again. Really, it is a really fun place though. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's just like, I don't know. I'm happy with the two shops I go to now, even though I haven't been to Legion in a while. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, like, word of mouth is important. We can get a better community going just by talking about it. Like, hey, I heard so and so was at this shop doing whatever. He's kind of a jerk. We should go over there and start being more cool and chill with people, mm-hmm. and fine. But
I believe Heaven's Blaze says it best. Come on, we all spend hundreds of dollars on pieces of paper.
We do.
You're absolutely correct.
Yes, we do.
Shut up, nerds, right?
Yeah.
That's us.
Oh my god.
Yep. But no, that's something that, we've been talking about a little bit back and forth here the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to talk about that on here. I don't really know necessarily why, but I thought it was an important thing.
No, it is. And I think later episodes of Cards in Hand will get more interesting as like we kind of observed from afar as we get into newer communities.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that me and or you and I will definitely get into that since
mm-hmm.
we play stuff now for the sake of the show.
right. It's totally true. My Little Pony.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I think we'll get more in-depth gameplay stuff going on here on the show soon, which I kind of want to do.
Yeah. For
sure. But yeah. So, I mean, I think we all just need to chime the fuck down.
Seriously, I think that's the name of the episode. Hashtag chom the fuck down.
Like, what's your problem?
What is the problem?
What's your damage?
I mean, like, if you have a problem, just tell me.
Yeah, get a hobby.
Try to fix it. Why don't you go play cards or something, you nerd?
Yeah, get a job.
Nerd. Okay. want to play the music because I think it's
Oh my
about
God.
that time.
So go to facebook.com/CardsandHamMN, give that page a like. If you give that page a like, then go to our YouTube and subscribe,
Nope. There it is.
like, and share the videos. Follow us on Twitter @CardsandHamMN. And
Follow us at everything at Cards in Hand MN.
yeah, yeah. And come chill with us. Me and Joel play most Sundays at Level Up. We play Weiss, and I'm gonna start getting into some hero clicks here soon. So I might see if Lindy will want to get some guys together to play some hero clicks tourneys. And they play hero clicks at Legion on Thursday nights, I believe.
Mm.
And those guys are pretty sweet. Those are some nice guys. I've played with some of those guys at Monster Den before, and they're really nice. They're pretty cool, and they give you promo. You get promo figures.
Right.
So
Who doesn't love promos? Come on.
right, and it doesn't cost nothing. It only costs something if you're doing a draft. But yeah, anyways,
Promos.
Facebook.com/cardsandhand.
Yeah.
YouTube.com/cardsandhand.
By the way, there's no clock to draw in 2 weeks. I just have to say that right now.
On the 12th, there will be no clock to draw.
No clock to draw on the 12th, everybody. Sorry.
But there will be this Sunday at the 5th.
Sunday the 5th.
If you plead the 5th, come hang.
Guys, thanks a lot. I've been Joel. I know he's been Sam. We've been Cards in Hand, episode 13 for January 2nd, 2014. We will be back next week. Actually, we'll be back on Sunday for Clock to
Yes,
Drop.
we will.
Sunday night, 11 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Alright, I'm going to let the music play a little bit here so I don't cut off on the stream. So yeah, we'll see you guys on Sunday. You have anything to say, Sam? Any bye?
Honestly, I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I think that's really important.
Yeah, that's like really cool.